can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Probably won't like it.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Oh boy. We're dead.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Jesus, dude. Chill. Not even gonna listen or hear us out? Okay.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Kinda surprised you just straight up told us what to do.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
Centaurs know things.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him. What with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Ooh, this is pretty. Really pretty.
have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I'm not surprised.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the
Deadly
Ashwinders were locking
activities.
me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer.
How can you still not
If
do
someone
anything?
had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck.
Aw,
We were on our way home
so
when
cool.
we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Heck yeah. Gryffindor sisters.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
I wonder what people think of me. Do they think I'm like some kind of show-off, like how some people thought Harry Potter was a show-off? I'm sure some people think that. Like Imelda Reyes. She is over here.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another thing coming.
Not sure I like the hair and the hat. So Sorry.
Pardon me.
Had
Is
to say
everything
it.
all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache.
I
Those
tried to
bells
fix
are
those.
a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
Okay, but if they're obnoxious.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black. Taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
No.
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
That's funny.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back
What?
in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Alright.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
No, I don't like her.
I imagine the bells are just inside the bell tower.
What's with the chest? Yeah, whatever. I tried to fix that already and it didn't work. Wonder if maybe that's why, because I needed the quest first. Mostly just struggled because I think I needed what is it? What's it called? Oops. Huh. I needed Wingardium Leviosa. I didn't have that yet. Are you alive? Olaf? It's really creepy, honestly. What's down below here?
1 up, 1 to go.
What? One up? Like a stair? Confused. Why'd I say that? What's in here?
Aloha Mora.
Ugh. Disgusting. Don't need that. Oh.
Fight like the Englishman you are.
Oh. Okay, so 7, 4. So another 3. So the 3-headed thingamabob. And then 1, 2, 2 is 4, 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The lizard thing. Watch it be wrong. Ah, I got it. Cool. Ooh, yes, jack-o'-lanterns. Hell yeah. Absolutely worth it. Put those all over my room of requirement. Everywhere.
One up, one to go.
Why am I saying that? Is it because I already did get one of those up there? I think that's probably why.
The bells must be upstairs. Alohomora. Found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps.
Exactly, the thing that I didn't have. I was able to get one of them, just not the other. This. Because then it just fell. And I couldn't get it to, like, go upwards. Because Accio doesn't do that.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
I completely understand why that would give him a headache. Jesus. Yeah. But I mean, it doesn't last for very long, so... Just being a spoiled sport.
Revelio.
Frog Choir. Here perch the slimy yet symphonic frogs that comprise the Hogwarts Frog Choir. These magical amphibians can sing in 6-part harmony and hold a pitch better than most humans. Frog Choir. Beautiful.
I thought I could count on my friend.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Easy peasy.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
I still don't really like you. Sorry. It's just, I just don't. Okay, now where? Oh man. Way over here? Holy shit. Well, this might take a while. I'm gonna have to stop and look at everything. 'Cause that's just how I am. Cute. Alright, everybody watch me. See this? Jealous? You should be. Bye, losers. How do I go up? game as it's slowly reconstructing everything as I'm flying. Missed it. Oh, it's right here. Ah! Will he be able to get me in here? No. Safe. Yep. Went in a circle. Haha.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Ooh. Challenge complete. Ah, shit. Oh my god.
Bombarda! Confringo! Take it! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda!
Damn. Level up. Tragedy eventually befell Yunan and Artemisia Blackwood at the hands of none other than their daughter Lysandra. Oh, one of my moon calves I named Lysander. Awkward. Well, maybe not, since sounds like this person's actually good. Born a squib. What is a squib? Lysandra was a disappointment to her parents from the moment her lack of magical ability became apparent. So someone who was born with two, I'm guessing with two witch parents, and didn't have any magical ability. Lysandra's frustration with her parents reached its peak in her 16th year, and after a particularly nasty fight, Lysandra reported her mother to Muggle witch hunters. Oh. They came for Artemisia early one spring morning, and at night burned her at the stake. It is not known what became of Yunan after Artemisia's demise, only that neither he nor his daughter was ever seen again. Yunan Blackwood's maze mysteriously disappeared from its home in Stonehaven not long afterwards, only to reappear in different places for a short time, ensnaring muggles and magical folk alike, so it remains to this day. Many have attempted to tame the Blackwood maze, as it is now known, but herbologists suspect it still answers to the dark will of its former master, and it has thus far evaded control. Can we gain control of it? That'd be pretty sick. Okay, just gonna call that good, I guess. It's gonna take me a while to reach Emilda, so I'll just start off here next time.